What's going on, everybody? Good to see you. I feel like it's been a while. So yeah, topic of conversation tonight is what is on your Christmas list. I know we're all a little grown up, right? I'm on the losing end of 30. It's very difficult for me to pick out like what I want for Christmas. It drives my wife crazy because I can never like decide on some stuff that I want for Christmas. Yeah, so your ideas, your Christmas list might infiltrate and infect my Christmas list. So if you guys have anything cool on your Christmas list, I'm basically here to get some ideas because I don't really get anything for myself. Like, yeah, I bought a new PC for the first time in 10 years. That's honestly like the last thing I've bought for myself in a very, 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 very long time. And I have a hard time like figuring out what I want for Christmas because I don't want anything like, I don't know. I'm not somebody who wants a lot and I don't really need a lot. Like I put some $20 studio lights, some LED studio lights on my Christmas list because again, I've had the studio lights that I've had for about 12 years since I started the channel. And I figured it was time for an upgrade because the lights that I have are giant box lights that are like 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet. Oh, 1 sec.
I finally figured out what I want to do for a career, and after doing a lot of research, I'm gonna pursue being a firefighter.
No shit, Ricky. Get out of town, man. We got a lot to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited for you, Ricky. Yeah, hell yeah, Ricky. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. So, yeah, basically my old studio lights, I occasionally use them. I don't use them a lot just because they're so cumbersome. They're like 2.5 by 2.5 boxes. And, you know, it's just a pain. My room, my office is not that big. So these studio lights that I put on my Christmas list are like $25. And they're on tripods, and they're like little LED box light, or like rectangle lights, and super simple. But anyway, Ricky and Carter, thank you guys so much for the first super chats this evening. Generous of you guys. I haven't done anything. So I haven't done anything on the channel in a couple weeks. Haven't uploaded any videos, haven't done any streams, and the reason behind that is because I've been working on a pretty in-depth sponsored video, and kind of been putting my when I'm not at work, putting all my effort into that. Got it all done, so now I'm back to doing some streams, working on some regular videos. Those sponsored videos should be up. There's 3 sponsored videos. They should be up early December through middle of December. There's kind of an upload schedule, so stay tuned for that. I can't tell you what it is. Can't tell you what it is right now, but it was exciting and fun. Definitely fun. Let me take a quick sip here. There we go. All right, good to see everybody. Ricky says, hey, Greedo, hope you had a happy Thanksgiving. I finally figured out what I want to do for a career. And after doing a lot of research, I'm going to pursue being a firefighter. Got any advice? Hell yeah, man. First of all, it is from my experience, where I work, my crews that I've worked with, the people that I've met, it's a great job. I love it. You have your days where, you know, you just get the shit kicked out of you. Because most departments work a 24-hour schedule. So you're there from basically like, I always show up early to the station. I always get to the station around like 6:30 or 6:45. And you're there until like 7:30 the next day. So you're there for 24 hours at a minimum. And those 24 hours can be relaxing, or they can be, you know, filled with 18 calls in a 24-hour period and you don't sleep. That's the worst part of the job. But it's rewarding. It's fun. You build relationships in a brotherhood, a sisterhood, a family. It's incredibly rewarding. It's very rewarding. Obviously you see, sometimes you feel like you're just the cleanup crew. You're just the eyes and ears to witness the worst, days of people's lives. Sometimes I feel like, you know, there's certain instances where you can't do anything to help an individual or a group of individuals, and you're just there basically. It's a very all over the place career. No 2 days are the same, and it's adrenaline filled and super exciting. I highly recommend it. Now, what I would recommend, Ricky, is, and I'm sure you've already done this, and maybe you've thought about doing this. You know, go to where are you from, actually? If you don't mind divulging that information. You don't have to get too specific, but so I would recommend going to, you know, whatever firehouse is closest to your home, or whatever one you feel more comfortable going to, one that you've seen through the years of driving around, and just stopping in. Those guys will more be more than happy to kind of give you a rundown of, you know, what you need to do, the qualifications you need to get, just the lifestyle in general, the day-to-day of the job. They'll even give you a tour of the truck, and even in the station. And you can kind of get a feel for, you know, that department and the career. Connecticut. There you go. Okay, nice. So I don't know what the Connecticut statewide rules and qualifications are, but in Florida here, in order to be a firefighter, you also have to be a nationally registered EMT. So, you know, and I'm sure you know all. You said you researched it, so I'm sure you're familiar with what Connecticut requires. But, yeah. So what I would recommend, man, is going to a firehouse and just picking their brain. I've had that happen numerous times, where most recently I had a mom and a son. The son was this was back in July, I think. And the kid just graduated from high school and he was trying to figure out what the hell to do. So he came up to the fire station with his mom, and I chit-chatted with them for a little bit and you know, told them kind of how I went about pursuing the career and, you know, the things that you need to do in order to get all the qualifications in order to, you know, join the department and whatnot. It's the same there. There you go. It's a good thing because 99% of your calls will be EMS related. So I don't know if that's going to become the national standard, but it certainly should. But hell yeah, man, that's exciting. That's exciting. You know, go get your EMT, do your ride-alongs, and that's kind of when you'll see what the job really entails. Your ride-alongs. So I think I had to do like 8 ride-alongs, which were 12-hour days when I was in EMT school. And basically, as an EMT student, you show up to the firehouse. You'll meet the crew, the ambulance crew that you're going to be working with, and you will basically shadow them the entire day and go on every single call they go on. And it's completely unpredictable, of course, but you'll get a feel for the day-to-day of the job. And that is a really good window into the career, and just to see if it's for you. Because I've met people, I knew people who were in my EMT class who, during those rides, they decided it wasn't for them. You know, you see horrible shit, you see how busy it can be, and you know, it's just a good feeling out of what the career will entail. But dude, that's awesome. I am here whenever I do a stream. I am here. If you have any questions, you know, feel free. It's yeah, it's a wonderful job. It's exhausting, but it's very rewarding. And you know, fires, they're fun. They're fun. Obviously not. It's weird. It's hard to explain, and you feel bad for saying they're fun. But when the tones go off for a structure fire, you know, your adrenaline starts pumping. You don't really know what to expect, and then it's just your training goes into effect, and you basically, it becomes second nature. But there is nothing more exciting than a structure fire. Obviously, again, you feel bad for saying that because somebody's home or business is on fire, but that's what we train for. You know, that's kind of the motions that we go through. That's what our entire lifestyle is about. You know, eat and smoke. It's there's There's nothing like it, dude. There's nothing like it. Going into a fully involved 2-story structure fire. Last time I went into one, I don't want to divulge it. Well, most recently it was a 2-story structure fire. Started in the garage. It was burning into the second floor, into the attic. We went in, couldn't see shit. You go in with a hose line, and we basically fought the fire from the ground floor into the garage, and then me and my crew went upstairs because the upstairs caught on fire and the fire was moving into the attic. And once you get it into the attic, it's easy to lose it. But luckily we were able to put it out and save the majority of the house. We acted quick. It was a really good, it was textbook. But I mean, I could talk about this shit all night. It's something that I love. It's something that I have a great crew and we're good at it. Yeah, man, it's great. It's great. It's all what you make of it. It's a wonderful career. The worst part, the schedule is a blessing and a curse. You work 24 on, you're off 48 hours. So like yesterday I worked, I got home around 9 in the morning. I was off all day today. I'm off all day tomorrow, and I'll go back to work on Tuesday. Now, it all depends on how your day went, your night went rather. So if you didn't sleep at all, then shit, man, you're going to be sleeping all day today, or you're going to be a zombie. Like a lot of the times I get home from work, and if it's the weekend and my daughter's not in school, and if I didn't sleep all night, then I feel bad because I'm a goddamn zombie. I'm just drinking coffee and trying to stay awake and trying to play, but I got like an hour and a half of sleep and I'm a dead man. But if she's at school and I didn't sleep, then I could just take a good 5-hour nap, Hopefully, I know a lot of departments, a lot of smaller departments are going to 24 on, 72 off. And I hope that in the future that becomes the norm. More time to recover, more time for your mental health, more family time. I think that makes way more sense than the 24 on, 48 off. 72 off, I think, would just be overall better for the personnel, Not just because of time off. Everybody loves time off, right? But also because of mental health, catching up on sleep. Yeah, anyway, Ricky, if you have any questions at all, please feel free. I'm an open book. Get into your EMT school, put your nose in the book, and just grind it out. Once you're done with EMT school and you move on to the fire academy, and you're done with it all, you go to your department, you go into their recruit class, basically, which, depending on your department, it might be a couple months. And then after your recruit class, you get stationed at a firehouse, and you're basically there for depending on how your department is. You could be there for a year, you could be there indefinitely, but after your year, you're no longer a rookie, and you can sit in the recliner, and your life becomes a little easier. It's a wonderful career, man. If, again, any questions, no matter how dumb you might think they are, I'm all ears and willing to chit chat about it. Backdraft. What's up, Cole? Good to see you, man. We have a few arson cases. A lot of times they're abandoned homes, but yeah, I mean they're more. I think they're more frequent than you would think. Yeah. I've never seen backdraft, but I know one station at my department has a signed backdraft poster. I've never seen it. To me, like, I don't know, like, watching movies and shows about your career is a little weird. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would just sit there and be like, that's dumb. Maybe it's a completely... Maybe people love it because it's super accurate, but... I don't know, there's something weird about, like, watching a movie or a show about your career. Like, I would never in a million fucking years watch like, Chicago Fire. Alright. Anyway, good to see you, Cole. Hope you're doing well, man. Let's see. Sorry, guys. But I appreciate that, Ricky. Again, all ears. Carter Lovejoy and Sam Rowe and Evans Media. Thank you guys so much for the super chat and channel supports. I greatly appreciate that. Carter says, this past month, I joined the Mandalorian Mercs Costume Club. Nice. So far, I've been getting to know people in my clan via Discord and browsing the forums. I'll be working on my armor once 2024 kicks in. Hell yeah, it's fun. Mando Mercs. Let's see. Mando Mercs. How many members do Mando Mercs have? Nice. I know a couple people that are in the Mando Mercs through the 501st. But you're going to have a ball. I didn't even think of 501st Discord servers. I haven't been on Discord in a while. But, hell yeah, man. What I would recommend, Carter, is, and you probably already have done this, but like go on the forums or go on the Discord server as you already are and find troops that they're going to be doing locally. And going to a few of those and just kind of like hanging out with the crew and meeting some of the guys and girls that are going to be in your garrison or whatever it's called in the Mercs, and helping out as much as you can, like set up whatever event they're doing, you know, whatever charity event that they're going to be doing. But it's fun, man. It's fun to build your armor. It's fun to be a part of a group, an organization that's doing, you know, good things. And it's also fun to just dress up, right? It's also just fun to dress up. But, dude, I haven't put my armor on in a couple of years. And I'm kind of itching to just throw it on and take some Christmas pictures. I think it'd be kind of fun. But, cheers, man. Let me know how it goes when you finish your armor, please. Please take a picture of it. I would absolutely love to see it. Dude, I have not done a 501st troop in like 6 or 7 years. It's been a long time for me. Ever since my wife got pregnant with our daughter, which she was born in 2018, so middle of 2017 or so, I have not done a troop. I need to. But anyway, Carter, cheers, man. I'll send you pics on once my armor is complete. Yes, please do. And we'll share them here and on the live stream for sure. I love it. But I appreciate that, man. Sam Rowe, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. Sam says, hi HG, recently started a new career in TV and moved to a new town. On my feet and happy in my work. Hell yeah. Picked up Jedi Survivor for my Christmas list. Nice. I saw it was like super on sale. Or maybe that was Fallen Order. I don't know if Survivor was on sale. I'm sure it was. Like everything's on sale right now. After this stream, I'm planning on staying up super late. I enjoy my nights off. So, I'm going to scroll through Steam and maybe pick up a cheap game that's on sale. Because everything's on sale right now on there. Actually, you know what? I was actually looking at Star Citizen today. Does anybody know anything about Star Citizen? Is it worth getting in its current state? Or should I just wait 10 years from now when it's released? For whatever reason, I just have an itch to check it out. You know, I don't want to fork over like $45 for something that's I might get a few minutes of entertainment out of, and then realize that it's not even close to completion, you know. But Sam, congratulations. That's move to a new town, a career in TV. That's a little vague. I'm assuming you're not the weatherman standing in front of the green screen. But regardless, that seems like a fun, fast-paced career. And you probably build a lot of relationships and see and do a lot of fun things. Yeah, that's awesome. That's all you can hope for, you know. That's all you can hope for. You say you're on your feet and happy in my work. Happy in my work. Sam, that phrase right there is I don't know, that's important. You know, I don't think it can be understated how important that is. You know, I feel like a lot of people, and maybe it's more true of past generations, because most of my friends pursued things that they were very interested in, and they have jobs and careers that they pursued, and you know, they they have a passion for. And back in the day, you know, it wasn't always true. Like, my dad worked in a warehouse for 35 years. I don't know. I highly doubt he was passionate about that, you know. Most of our parents, if you're my age, most of our parents probably fell under that same umbrella, you know. So to be happy in your work the importance of that can't be overstated, rather. But there you go. Jedi Survivor on your Christmas list. I don't even know what I want for Christmas, Sam. I have no idea. I told my wife today, I guess I want a fan. I want a fan for my office. Like a ceiling fan. How exciting. I was like, yeah, I'll just find one, and then I'll tell you which one, and you can order it. Merry Christmas. I'm so hard to buy for Christmas, because I don't want shit. I don't really want a lot. Like, I don't know. This year I legitimately put socks on my Christmas list. The Darn Tough brand. Those are the only socks that I like wearing at work, because they're the only socks that have never ripped on a fire. If you guys are looking for super sturdy socks, Darn Tough is wonderful. Let's see if I'm gonna look up Darn Tough socks, and then I'm gonna email them for a sponsorship opportunity. Darn Tough socks. Yeah. Darn Tough. Black Friday deals. They're expensive. But sponsor the Hello Greedo YouTube channel. Anyway, Sam, cheers, man. Glad to hear that. Wait, you interviewed to be the weatherman, but I got a different job? Well, that's just working your way up, man. If that's what you want to do, then do you have a degree in meteorology? That's pretty awesome. Are those Stance socks? I think I have Stance socks. Yeah, I have a couple pairs of Stance socks, Cole. Yeah, they're great. They haven't ripped either. They're solid. I have some with like cameras all over them, and yeah, just fun socks. Yeah, those are solid too. Yeah, those are the two brands that have legitimately, Cole. Stance and Darn Tough are the only socks that I will wear on the job. Basically because they're the only brand socks that have not ripped while I'm on the job. That's funny. Yeah. Highly recommend. Hello, Greedo. The sock shill. Gotta love it. Anyway, I appreciate that, Sam. Cheers, man. Evans Media, thank you so much for the channel support as well this evening. Evan says, I'm asking myself this question. I'm 17 and just bought a 5.1 speaker setup. Now I genuinely can't think of anything besides maybe a Lego set. Ideas. Oh, God. I can't even think of anything for myself. Let's see. Ideas. Speaker setup is nice. Speaker setup is nice. Right now, like the thumbnail, well, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted a picture a couple hours ago of my living room, and we recently built that whole like, I guess it's called like a build out, that whole build out in our living room, like with shelves and like a little electric fireplace, and it looks really sharp. But the way the TV is, the way the whole setup is, I can't really put any kind of speaker system in unless I want to fork over a ton of money for maybe like wireless shit. Otherwise it would look goofy, you know? So I'm really missing, right now we're just on TV audio, which the TV audio is surprisingly awesome, but I do miss having the subwoofer and a couple speakers. So maybe in the distant future, you know, I'll fork over a good chunk of change for a really nice setup. But, oh man, some ideas for you, Evans. What about some lighting? I like, I have a nice, like, stand-up, light. I don't even know, like it's a lamp, but it's like a really untraditional lamp. It's almost like a lightsaber, kind of. If you've seen it, you might have seen it in some of my videos. It's in the corner. It's like 4.5, 5 feet tall. And it's a pole, and one side is lit up, so it kind of lights up the entire corner of my room. I like lighting, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, get a nice. To me, lighting makes such a huge difference in a space. You can't go wrong with prints or Lego. Yeah, I mean, like, go for some Lego sets. I mean, Lego's super fun. I love Legos. And also, you go on Etsy and you can find some cool wall mounts, and you can mount a lot of the Lego sets on the wall using third-party, you know, Etsy 3D printed creations. I've done that before with my UCS A-Wing, and it's awesome. It adds some texture and depth to, like, you know, my wall decor. So, yeah, do some Lego sets, whatever you're into. Obviously Star Wars, but, you know, they have some cool, like, NASA-inspired ones, like the Lunar Lander, the Saturn V, things like that. The issue is I need to be semi-conscious about the fact I'm going to be in a dorm next year. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, get some dorm. Get some dorm idea. I mean, you can bring some wall decor to your dorm, or well, you have a 5.1 speaker system. So I was gonna say, well, I don't know if you're into records. Vinyl records and stuff like that. I say, since you're going to be in a dorm next year, I say that you focus your Christmas list on what you want your dorm to look like. Just envision what you want that thing to look like, the posters that you want on the wall, you know, the things that you want to hang up. the decor you want, even the bedding in your dorm, you know. Make your Christmas list all about how you want to feel when you walk into your dorm. Now, I say this as a 37-year-old man, 20 years your senior, and I know exactly how I was when I was 17, about to try my first stint in college. Now, you're going to be way smarter than me. I was a dipshit. I dropped out of 2 colleges. I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do, and I enlisted. Now, my first apartment in college was an absolute shithole. I didn't take care of anything. I had a hookah. I smoked hookah, like right at my computer desk, and like the coals would fall on the carpet. I got my security deposit back. I don't know how that's happened, but I was 18, 19 years old. God, this was 20 years ago. And I didn't take any pride in my living conditions whatsoever. I'm sure most, young guys like that do that too, but like looking back, it's embarrassing how I lived. But anyway, I appreciate the channel support, man. Yeah. So the way I am right now, I don't even know how to describe it. I like walking into my house and I'm very neat and tidy. It's difficult sometimes. We have a kid who, when she gets home from school, everything comes out of every bag and box and basket, and the house instantly becomes a chaos zone. But I like walking into my house and my room, my office, and the lighting being nice, and the decor being just minimalist and nice to look at. And I take a lot of pride in the way the inside of my home looks. It's not cluttered. It's simple. And I don't know when that shift happened. I don't know, but like it happened in the past 5-6 years or so. But back in the day, 20 years ago, when I was 18 years old, it was the complete opposite. Like, I didn't give a shit. Yeah, it just threw stuff on the wall to throw stuff on the wall. I didn't think about lighting. I didn't think about the way a room felt, as cheesy as that sounds. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, none of it matters, right? But it's I don't know. That's actually a good idea. Not sure how the roommate is going to react to speakers, but room decor is a safe option. Thanks for the ideas. Yeah, of course. I hope I feel like I didn't give you any ideas, but I think that's a getting some sorry guys, getting some dorm decor, having that kind of ready at your disposal will serve a couple purposes. Like, yeah, it'll be ready and you'll get some stuff that you're interested in and want to display and make your room look nice. And also, it's kind of setting yourself up for the future, something to look forward to. But, hell yeah, man. Enjoy. I don't think I realized that you were so young, Evans. That's awesome. Good head on your shoulders. What's up, Vince? Garrett. Oh, what's up, Garrett? Good to see you guys. I got Garrett. I got Vince. Vince my office, I have it dark with a lamp in the corner with a warm amber bulb. I ordered a lamp a couple months ago. A guy 3D prints. It's really cool. I have to take a close-up picture of it. It's really cool. It's like it kind of it's hard to explain. It has a white, like, cylinder base, and the quote-unquote lampshade is a 3D printed amber. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of something that's out of a 70s sci-fi movie. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, shit. It just a little Etsy seller. I was like, oh, shit, I have to buy this. This looks so sharp. And I love it. So, yeah, we have a lamp in our new living room setup that I just love. I put a smart bulb in it, and, you know, it's nice. Alexa, turn on lamp. Right now, I have our entire Christmas interior lighting setup, like the tree and some garland and a lamp with a bulb, and another tree, like a mini tree on our kitchen countertop. And I just walk in and I say, Alexa, turn on Christmas, and it all comes on. Must be very proud of yourself. But anyway, I am. Garrett, good to see you, man. Garrett Scott says, hey, sir, just got back from Disney. I joined the Bucket Club with the new Vader Black Series helmet. No need to get the rest of the costume. Nice, man. What, did you go to Disney World or Disneyland? Darth Vader Black Series helmet. Let's see. Hasbro Black Series. Looks sharp. Nice. Ooh, Garrett, that look. Ooh, I like how you can take the top off and it actually. Oh my God, that looks really cool. Garrett, I didn't realize the interior was so decorated too. Holy shit, that looks awesome. You can take the top off, and I'm really impressed. I did not realize that this Black Series helmet had all the bells and whistles inside and on the top. And it has the original A New Hope red lenses. That is... Dude, that's really sharp. Premium electronic helmet. What's electronic about it? Let's see. What's highly detailed, series-inspired design, multiple pieces, iconic ventilation sounds. Okay. So the sounds are electronic. This looks awesome. Huh. I'm impressed. I'm not all that familiar with like the Black Series helmets. I know that they generally look great, but I had no idea that the Vader helmet here had so many like I like things that have bells and whistles and details on in places that you wouldn't normally see, you know. I love the red lenses too. Hell yeah. This is sharp. If I didn't already have a Vader helmet, I would probably have this on my Christmas list. Disneyland. Oh, nice. Disneyland, yeah. I've only been to Disneyland one time. I mean, you know, we live so close to Disney World. We're about 2 hours on the dot away from it. But It's not the most accurate and the proportions are a bit off, but for $150 you can't say no. Yeah, for sure. I have a full-size Darth Vader helmet that where the proportions are accurate to like what was on screen. And it's kind of comical how big it is. I mean, obviously, you know, if you put it on, no matter what kind of frame you have, it's going to look a little silly because you're dealing with dealing with Dave Prowse, who wore the helmet, who is just a huge guy in general, right? But also all the bells and whistles of the costume that just make his figure, Vader's figure, Dave Prowse's figure, even that much bigger. So proportionally, the helmet would look proportionally like what's the word I'm looking for? It looks proportional with the full costume, but like just putting it on as a dude with a sweater, it looks kind of silly, like a bobblehead, you know. But hell yeah, Garrett, put that shit on, make a YouTube channel, start talking about stupid shit. But it's good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I like this helmet. I live very close to Disneyland, but with LA traffic, it's about 2 hours as well. Yeah, I believe it. And that's a shit show. I've been next to Disneyland. It's crazy. Orlando is like their own city, and the park are hidden away. But in California, it's like, oh, there it is. Yeah, I went there. I went to Disneyland in 2000. Shit, when would that have been? 2000. When did Fallen Order come out? 2018? Oh, 2019. So I was in California in 2019 for EA Play. And EA got us into Disneyland and Galaxy's Edge. And yeah, the experience, like being so spoiled, living so close to Disney World, the experience was very different. It's still a lot of fun, but yeah, like Disney World is a city, as you described it, Vince. It's this enormous, I mean, miles and miles of Disney property. And it's almost like going into Jurassic Park, you know. Disneyland, as you described it, you know, you turn and you're there. And it almost felt like I was going to Six Flags, you know. But definitely very different experiences. They're both fun, but very different for sure. Very different. But yeah, Vince, thank you so much for the super chats tonight. Vince says, you like old ass movies? Question mark. I watched old ass Mildred. Old ass. Sorry, I'm just reading how many times you say old ass here. I watched old ass Mildred Pierce from old ass 1945, and it's one of the greatest old ass things I've ever watched. Hope, what's your favorite old ass movie? Hope all is well. Mildred Pierce, is that the name of the movie? (1945) film Mildred Pierce. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. Let's see. My favorite old ass movie, Vince. What would you... So, I'm thinking 40s. Golly, I don't even know. I mean, what? Golly. Citizen Kane is a cop-out, right? I can't say Citizen Kane. I've seen Sands of Iwo Jima. But it's really hard to it's really hard to like compare old World War II movies to modern World War II movies or Saving Private Ryan, you know? My favorite, and since we're in the Christmas season, I would say that my favorite old ass movie, just because we're in the Christmas season and it's on the top of the mind, is White Christmas. It's from 1954. I'm sure you've seen it. 12 Angry Men is great too, Christian. What's up, man? Yeah, for sure. I haven't thought of that movie in a long time. White Christmas is my all-time favorite Christmas movie. Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney. Rosemary Clooney in White Christmas is like my all-time crush. White Christmas, Rosemary Clooney. Watch it. Watch it. I'm a big fan of the song and dance, and White Christmas just speaks to me. I love it through and through. If you guys have never seen it, I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, it is on Netflix. It's worth a watch. It's fun. It's lighthearted. It's silly. One of my all-time favorite scenes in any movie is from White Christmas, where Danny Kaye and Bing Crosby are like, after one of their performances, they go into like their dressing room and they're getting changed, and they're like it's like one long shot where they're just talking fast and they're changing and they're like taking their suit jackets off and their pants off and they're throwing stuff at each other, and it's just I love it. I love it. It's like one of my all-time favorite scenes in any movie. Every year, it's such a joy to rewatch. Yes, I have seen Singing in the Rain. Yep. My dad, Vince, has always been really into musicals, and he's always loved that stuff. And he'll show my daughter like clips on YouTube of all that kind of stuff. And I grew up watching Singing in the Rain, and why can't I think of it? The original. Oh my God! When you're a jet all the way. From your first cigarette to your last dying day. How the fuck can't I remember the name of this movie? I'm not going to Google it. I'm not going to look at the chat. West Side Story. Yeah, grew up watching all that stuff, but when you're, yeah. Love it. I haven't seen the remake, the Spielberg remake. I'd like to watch it. My daughter has already watched Home Alone about 10 times in the past week. She started even before Thanksgiving. We've watched Elf. She's watched Polar Express. And I'm gonna show her White Christmas. I think she'll like it. You know, it's. I hope she'll like it just because of the song and dance. You know. Torrent it, Christian. Torrent it. White Christmas. Nobody's getting hurt. 1954. Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, they're dead. Just torrent it if it's not available in Korea. If a movie is not available in your area and you want to see that movie, I don't see anything wrong with that. Or go on eBay. But yeah, anyway, Vince. Vince says, going to watch a movie tonight. Y'all tell me what to watch and I'll poll it. Got the Oppenheimer 4K disc, by the way, and it looks amazing. Nice. Oppenheimer 4K. How much is that going for? Whoa, $50? Is that the normal price of a 4K movie right now? That's on Amazon. Maybe that's a special edition or whatever. Wait, hold on. Why does the Oppenheimer 4K on Best Buy have a 2.5-star rating? Okay. Okay, fucking don't do this. If you've ever done this, never do this again. But people are giving it a 1-star rating because Best Buy sold out. Best Buy, do better. You sold out. 1 star. That's not a review of the 4K. You don't have the 4K. That's not worthy of putting a review of a 4K disc on Best Buy because Best Buy sold out of it. Boo-hoo. Who does that? Sold out within 1 second. No chance to buy. Best Buy really screwed up this release. 1 star. I went to buy a Walmart one. They cleared out, and the negative reviews from people were upset. So this guy went to buy it from Walmart. They were sold out. He came to Best Buy. They were sold out within a second. And he gave them a 1-star rating. Like, come on. Well, who does that? What kind of human being does that? It's so stupid. Don't be like that. I know none of you guys are like that, but don't be like that. That's dumb. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me as a human being. Movie is good, but this 1 star is for Best Buy. Items sold out almost immediately. Best Buy is just terrible. Neato. 1 star. That's stupid. Just email them. Go through your... Or wait. Stupid. What should you watch? God, I don't even know. I don't know. What should Vince watch tonight? God, I don't know. I mean, I feel like no matter what I recommend to Vince, he's already seen it. I recently rewatched RoboCop, the original. I've never seen the remake. That was fun to revisit after all these years. Oh, I recently rewatched Goonies at the fire station. Recently rewatched October Sky at the fire station. Looper at the fire station. We've been kind of in a movie mood. Like one person will pick a movie after dinner and we'll watch one. And we've actually been able to get through them without getting calls lately. Yeah, Goonies is fun. I'll probably recommend Stand By Me soon. That's a good one. That's my wife's all-time favorite movie. My wife's all-time favorite movie is Stand By Me. I'm gonna suggest we watch that at the house soon. We haven't watched that in a long time. But I'm actually gonna recommend to the firehouse. We watch oh shit, what's it called? I'm not gonna Google it. I'm not gonna look at the chat. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Dead Poet Society. There we go. Dead Poet Society is great. What does that have on Rotten Tomatoes? Dead Poet Society. 84. I'm sure you've seen that, Vince, right? That's a good movie. Damn, that's a good movie. Yep, that's the movie we're gonna watch next at the fire station. Oh, where's that streaming? Dead Poet Society. Streaming. It's not streaming anywhere. You gotta buy it. I'll buy it for $4. Dreadful as a compliment. I mean, I get it. I get it, Vince. I mean, I get the dreadfulness of like the Truman Show. I get it. Oh, let me look him up. What other movies have I seen of his? Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Okay. I've seen Witness. I've seen Mosquito Coast. I've actually not seen a lot of his movies. He hasn't done. Does he produce nowadays? Writer. All right, he hasn't done anything since 2010. His final feature before his retirement. Okay, he's retired. Was the well-received The Way Back. Have I seen that? Ed Harris. Oh, no, I haven't seen this. Wait, holy shit, this came out in 2010? No, 2020. Wait, these are two different movies. The Way Back. Okay, The Way Back. Why would you do that? Why would you name your movie the same exact thing as another movie? The Way Back 2020 with Ben Affleck, and then The Way Back 2010 with Colin Farrell and Ed Harris. I have not seen this. Anyway. Alright, guys. A little over an hour. First stream back in a couple weeks. I don't know if you guys heard me at the beginning of the stream. I haven't done anything on the channel. Just because I got a really good sponsorship. And it was a 3-video sponsorship. And basically, over the past 2 weeks, I've been working on that and sending things over for approval and getting some notes back. And that's basically been the past 2 weeks. That's why you haven't seen me. I haven't done any streams, any videos. So those sponsored videos will go up early December to mid-December, those 3 videos. So be on the lookout for those. Yeah, other than that, man, I'm just going to be streaming and trying to come up with some video ideas and working and, you know, watching the kid, having family time, getting back to a little bit of normalcy with the channel. But, all right, that's it from me. I got a jet. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the super chats tonight from Vince and Garrett and Evans and Ricky and Sam and Carter. I appreciate it, guys. All right. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are on planet Earth. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Let me know what you end up watching, Vince. Let me know. All right, guys. Have a good one. See ya.